Well, howdy tubers, Sunday after church. Well, by now it's way after church because got home and, oh, sorry about the torpedo going over there. It ought to shut off and it ought to shut off at any time. But anyway, got home and was eating and, oh, my boy called. He got done moving into another house and then while I was talking to him, a friend of mine, Michael, in Mississippi called and said that he was thinking about going flying his Ultra Cruiser. Of course, I'm all for that. But we got to talking for a while, but then he ended up getting off saying that he thought he'd go out and fly. So that's a good thing. Of course, I got to go fly for, I don't know, about an hour and a half or something yesterday, which was good. And it's probably a better day today to go, but that just means the snow that was in front of my hangar is all melted, and it'd be pretty muddy out there, I believe. And it was getting muddy yesterday, even though we was taxiing around in it. So I just know it wouldn't be too good. So got to stay here and work on the Ultra Cruiser. But first off, I had a guy message me saying that he wished I would have shown how to do that pitot tube and the bracket that it's attached to. So I made up a little mock-up, I guess we'll call it, to show you just how I did it. But it's not quite to scale, but you'll get the idea. So I'll show you what I did. First off, I'll show you what I done up here. Now, like I said before, I couldn't find it on the plans or in the manual. I'm not saying it isn't there. I probably just didn't look hard enough. But anyways, I measured, as it ended up being, from the trailing edge of the top skin. I'm 10.5 inches. Yeah, 10.5 inches from the back of the leading edge skin to the center line of where I wanted to put the pitot tube. And then what I did was, of course, marked a line here, and it's 1/2 inch this way and 1/2 inch this way, and drilled one hole. And then, I can do that here. Okay, here's the little, whoops, I hit it, piece I made up, and there's your ribs. And then here is, this is all, like I say, it's not to scale. So I'll show you what I did there. Well, there went the torpedo. Okay, so here we go with no, I forgot to grab it. Forgot to grab the drill. So what I did on the bottom of the wing was I drilled that mark. And then of course that was up underneath there. And I slid this in there. And so I knew I was, let me see. So I slid that in there and put it in there so that I knew I had this mount in the vicinity of the hole. And so I marked on there, pulled that off. And of course, you see I'm not where I need to be. So, although I think I made this 1.25 inches there. I made this 1.25 inches, and I think it's supposed to be 1 3/8 wide, but it still gives you room for 1 inch distance between the two edges, I guess you'd say. So, I mean, I'm good. I'm good on this edge, so we'll just and we'll put a hole right there. I like to use the center punch. I don't know if you can see this. There we go. Okay, so there we got that. And then you'd slip that. I do have it on. Oh shoot. Oh, I guess it's on. Oh, okay. I thought I forgot to turn it on after all that. Okay, so then this would be in the wing. You slip that inside the wing. Of course, that fits. And then you're gonna go. You know how long this piece is. So we'll say on here we got. We'll say 4 7/8 to work with. Now, like I say, this isn't to scale, so you'll have to do that with yours. So 4 7/8, and then a 1/2 inch each way. And then move that out of the way, or take it out of the airplane or something. I think this drill bit's getting a little dull. So then you put that back in with the cleco. Of course, you can see where you are with the hole there and when it's not there. So just mark on that. Well, that's not too bad. It needs to move over just a little bit. From where that hole is. Boy. There we go. Yeah, I need change drill bits. So now we slip that back in the wing, we'll say. And we got that one back on there. And now that hole will line right up. And there we go. Now all you got to do is, of course, drill all those holes. And then, of course, of course, like I say, this is a little wider. This is, about 7 inches, and this is, well, we'll say 5. So then I found the center of this. So in this case, 5, so 2.5. And then I drilled, and I think it's still out here. Well, let me go ahead and drill these holes. You don't have to be bored by this. Okay, well, I got those drilled and got this center punch for doing the hole for the center for the pitot tube itself. Of course, in the airplane, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work very good because I've got a skinny board on the back, but we're going to try it. You'll see a mess up in progress. Just about. Waiting for it to grab and rip my arm off. We'll just go backwards a little bit. Easier when it's on the airplane because there's because the airplane ain't moving around. So there you go. Of course, then after you do all that, then you take it all apart and deburr it, put it back together, rivet it, and there you go. So I hope that helped the guy that was wanting to know that. Now I will have to say that you may need to have 90-degree drill of some sort to get in there because the landing gear leg is in the way unless you go ahead and take the landing gear leg off. And you may need a 12-inch 1/8 drill bit. And of course you'll need well, in my case I needed a 3/4-inch hole saw. Maybe yours won't be, maybe the welds won't be as big on yours and you can go to maybe 5/8 or something. But also, of course, this is the same kind of drill that Mike Patey uses. If you all watch Mike Patey. If not, you should. Anyways, back to work. There you go, and may God bless.